Dear students, welcome back to AMIN Cadet Academy's online video lesson. From now, we are going to start our evaluation process classes through assignment 2020. I hope you must pay your great attention to this class and enjoy the class well. Dear students of class 8, listen to me. Today's subject is English second paper. And today's topic is transformation of sentence affirmative to negative. In the previous classes, I have taught you about this topic, but today I am going to discuss with you about this topic. And first of all, you pay attention here. If affirmative sentence carries both ... and then how will you change this affirmative sentence into negative sentence? Here follow. Instead of both, you must write here not only ... instead of and, you must write but also. This is the rules. And rule 1. Here both ... and equal not only but also. If you find both ... and in any affirmative sentence, then you will write not only but also when you will transform this sentence into negative sentence. Okay, now come to the point. Example: he likes both fish and meat. Here this is an affirmative sentence, and here this sentence carries both ... and. So it is very easy for us to transform this sentence into negative sentence, because here is a rules for you, isn't it? Right? He likes. Here both. Instead of both, you must write not only. So here you write not only, then ... here ... then fish. Not only fish. Instead of and, you must write but also. That's why you should write here but also meat. Listen to me again. He likes both fish and meat. Here he likes not only fish but also meat. Clear? Next, come to the next rule. Here, rule 2. Listen to me. If any affirmative sentence carries as soon as ... comma, then at the side of negative sentence you should write, instead of as soon as, here will be no sooner had, then ... and instead of comma you must write here then. Okay, so listen to me. In any affirmative sentence carries as soon as ... comma, then if you want to transform that affirmative sentence into negative sentence, you should use no sooner had instead of as soon as, and then instead of comma. Okay, now here is an example. You enjoy the example, please. as soon as the thief saw the police, comma, he ran away. Here, this is an affirmative sentence, and this affirmative sentence carries as soon as and comma. So, if we want to transform this affirmative sentence into negative sentence, then we should use as soon as, no sooner had instead of as soon as. So here you will write no sooner had. Then the thief. Here verb 2. So in case of no sooner had, you should use the third form of verb after subject. Okay? Here had. We know if we find have, has, had in any sentence, then we use third form of verb after have, has, had. Okay? Now you should write here seen. See, saw, seen the police. Now instead of comma, you should write then. তাহলে no sooner had the thief seen the police, then the next clause remain the same. Here will not be any changed. Okay? Now write he ran away. So dear students, you pay your great attention to this sentence again and listen to me. As soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away. If we want to say this affirmative sentence into negative form, then we should say no sooner had the thief seen the police, then he ran away. So you should keep in your mind that if you find as soon as ... comma in any affirmative sentence, then if you want to transform that affirmative sentence into negative sentence, then you should use no sooner had instead of as soon as, and then instead of comma. Okay? Now we are going to the next rules. Next rule 3. Here, if any affirmative sentence carries 2 ... 2, then if you want to transform this affirmative sentence into negative sentence, then you should write so instead of 2 ... then that plus subject plus can or could plus not plus verb 1 plus extension. Here instead of 2 you should write that till not, or you should write instead of 2 you should write that plus subject can oblique could plus not. Okay? Now here is an example. You follow the example, please. He is too weak to work. He is too weak to work. This is an affirmative sentence, and this affirmative sentence carries 2 ... 2. So how will you transform this affirmative sentence into negative sentence? It's very much easy for us. Okay? Now follow. In instead of 2, we should write so. So he is so weak. Then here is to. So you should write that plus subject can oblique would plus not instead of to. So here you should write that, then subject. Here is no any subject. So you should turn to the back side, and here is a subject. It is he. Here you should write he. Then in the first clause here is. It is the present form of verb. Present form of verb. So you should write can. Here you should write can. But if you found here was or were or any past form of verb, then you should use could here. Okay, clear? Now come to the point. He is so weak that he can not. Then verb 1 work. Here is no any extension. So listen to me again. Okay, he is too weak to work. He is so weak that he cannot work. Dear students, I hope you have learned well and you will enjoy the class again and again, as our government has given a declaration that you have to evaluate, or all the students have to be evaluated through the assignment. That is why you should pay your great attention to our online classes, so that you can do your assignment well. Okay, from now I hope you will enjoy our video classes nicely. Thanks a lot. Okay, Allah Hafiz.